Hello everyone, I am the Xenoc. So I forgot to mention in my getting ahead of myself. So this is my Let's Play of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I'm doing a PvP match video this time with Gravaal, my Studious Namek. So I explained a lot about why my videos are quiet in the last video. I'm not interested in really... I don't want to go over that with every video. Let's just say that it involves a new computer. I also wanted to explain that I didn't realize that one of the things I've been missing since my move is my microphone's... I don't know what you call it. It's basically the arm that keeps it hovering over my head so it's close to my mouth. So it's... I've since reasoned that that's part of the reason why I've been so quiet and have had difficulty getting my voice to actually be as audible as it should be in these videos. And it's been close to a year now since I've moved, and I still have no idea where it is. And I really don't want to buy a new one if I don't have to. So I guess between now and probably the next time I do videos, do a recording session, I'll have to work harder to try to find it. But in any case, so yeah, this person's been trying very hard, but I've managed to whittle his stamina down, it seems. Man, he is trying with that... I mean, I know I'm doing it too, but I'm doing it more or less just as... 9 times out of 10 when I see people doing that, I'll do that just basically just to mock them and just to kind of mock them, because boy howdy do they think they need to do that in order to play the game, and it's just hilarious to me. But whatever. I mean, if it looks stupid but it's effective, then it's not stupid, I guess. But I still think it's stupid. But what do I? But who cares about what I think? So right. So yeah, this is the main PvP build of him. This looking one right here. So it is, you know, clearly a giant Namek preset of him, although I just have that move on him incidentally. So his Super Soul, though, is definitely one I felt I had to put on him because holy crap, it is... I mean, it's a good Super Soul in general, but on Namek's it just feels egregiously, ridiculously good. I mean, I could probably argue the same for Majin as well, but I mean, it does definitely have a drawback to it, but it's not as much of a drawback as I think some people might think, and that's definitely kind of a crappy thing I did, is just kind of to draw out the time there. But whatever. So yeah, so the Super Soul that he has allows him to regenerate health and stamina whenever my opponent has 80% or more ki, like stored ki. So I mean, that's the biggest issue in any PvP match with that is just that it gives him as the opponent the power to basically control whether or not I get this regeneration. Something deadly is about to happen. Yeah, that's the name of it. It's a great Super Soul. But of course, naturally, you know, getting rid of a lot of ki it can be more difficult than you might think. And every second is time I'm getting both stamina and health recovery. So, and of course, Energy Wave Combo and Eagle Kick are both very good skills as well. I mean, Namekians are just great as PvP characters to begin with. So, that shield ability he has also just kind of blocks a lot of different ranged ki attacks. Even some... Well, actually, I shouldn't say that, because I've actually seen it block Soaring Fist, which honestly surprised me. So, yeah. So I really like having that on just because of the number of people that just try to get away with sniping me from a distance. And I saw that I moved out of his way, but apparently he can just affect my hitbox no matter where I am in the battlefield. So yeah, this match has been kind of dragging on just because, and of course I break out the giant form. Yeah, he's just trying to. What, no Masenko this time? I'm a bit surprised. Yeah, I'm trying not to just kind of hang back and wait out the time. I'm also definitely not going to put myself in a position to where he can... And I'm... Oh! Yeah, and... I was going to win right up until I very suddenly didn't. Yeah, that last Masenko definitely did me in right at the last second. So yeah, his Super Soul. Yeah, he also has a pretty good Super Soul, especially since they increase. Yeah, this is before this is when, right around the time when I first learned to start countering that skill. Ultra Instinct, just like Beast, is a very slow activation time. That being said, I still have it on some PvP builds, although that's more of a stylistic choice rather than a power gaming move. Alright. Yeah, and of course everyone's other favorite super move, times 10 Kamehameha. Yeah, see, and then you can see how that ability just gives me an advantage in a stage like this as well, because I have stamina regeneration whenever they have high AP. In case someone was confused as to whether I won that mission or not. Of course, sometimes I just forget to hit the stop recording button in time. Like, I've had to throw away at least a few fights where I've kept recording even well after getting back into Ponton City. So I also kind of realized just now that I started explaining something about how I'm going to do video editing in the future, but I think I got sidetracked with something else. But yeah, I got the video editing program from my wife so I could start doing that, but it's not going to be something that'll appear with any videos coming soon. It'll probably be in a future crop of videos. Certainly not in Mega Man, and probably not for PvP fights or any of my Xenoverse 2 stuff for a while. I mean, PvP matches will probably go for as long as I keep playing this game. So, given the updates that will be coming at this point, if they're not already here by the time this actually goes on YouTube, because I've already recorded the first video that I'm going to do any editing on, and that's just because there's adult themes in it that needs to be like removed to be safe for you, the babies at YouTube. So it's kind of it'll be a good practice run. And of course, there's other stuff I want to do. I want to add like titles. I want to be able to just do make this actually look like a professional made it, or at least something approximating it, given that I'm doing this as a hobby in my free time. It's like the number 3 or 4 thing I'm doing other than my full-time job. So yeah, the videos I have going on right now, at least as of recording, is my Icewind Dale videos, my Mega Man videos. These Xenoverse 2 videos will be added to it fairly soon. And my Phantasy Star series is just finishing up. It'll definitely be finished by the time this gets put on YouTube, because I think this is going to be slated to put on sometime in May, I think. May or June or sometime early in the summer. So the videos that'll start getting edited will be much, much further in the future. Including probably a hiatus for these videos that'll be ongoing. I don't know how long my Xenoverse 2 story mode series is going to go, because it'll have a while as I eat through the DLC stuff. So anyway, yeah, I have PvP matches going on. So I haven't even shown off my main preset yet. Eagle Kick is another one of those moves that's ridiculously good, that's kind of sat on, really. Which is kind of surprising, because it is kind of like bordering on over... I'm really not sure where it is on the tier list of like very good versus overpowered. It's definitely up there, though. Anyway, that was a great save. I didn't save him, though. Now we fight in space. Oba. Wow, I got stamina broken this early. It's not really going to amount to that much. I do have a ton of health. And of course I recovered stamina. Since I had so much stamina to begin with, I recovered it very swiftly. So in here, of course, I do also have a... Well, they definitely get rid of your key, but you just... I mean, depending on what I'm able to do here, this could be... Oh, no. There's too much health and... Yeah, recovering stamina too much. I probably could have done more, but... Because of the way the stage is, it can be a bit difficult to get certain ultimates in. Well, there's ×4. So, and now you're out of stamina, so good luck with that. Yeah, nope. It's a bit weird how this stage can kind of throw aiming off, and I mean, just because they always just go right down to the very bottom of the screen, so like certain moves don't really track well when they do that. Oh boy, clashes. More clashes. Amber alert. Not even in my city. So yeah, and again, my Super Soul is... Oh yeah, this is my main build. I switched... I didn't even see it for a second. I was trying to wonder why my Super Soul didn't activate. So yeah, the Super Soul for this one I think gives me bonuses to Key and Strike whenever I activate a buff move. I don't know if it's a buff move or specific moves because it's Ginyu Force Steam, but I know Final Pose will activate it, and of course I have Fighting Pose F on this build. And oh boy, yeah, the lag is getting worse, so that's fantastic. And I keep trying to use Phantom Fist, but I'm just not that experienced with it. The window to activate is so short. And you basically have to have a hair trigger when they're just about to connect an attack. Yeah, see, there it goes. The resistance only makes me stronger. Oh boy. This is fantastic. So yeah, this build I also... So these days I do run Ultra Instinct on this build. Of course, at Awoken I would rarely use in PvP because I would get stamina broken just like what I've done to others. And okay, so I might be done here. Oh boy, lag. So yeah, I mean, I didn't go down, but I definitely lost that max due to my low health. It is an interesting profile name. I don't know what the point of that was, considering how little damage it did, but whatever. A little bit of lag there, because you can see just how I was jumping around there, and... Spam! That's okay, I have enough key to spam too. I mean, I would if I... Oh, there we go with that. Okay. He's got a full bar of health on me. I honestly don't know how I managed that. Probably the same way he managed to, like, not get knocked back by the skill that he was directly in front of. So, here's a fist. Have fun with that. So yeah, Gravaal is a key-based character. So you know the match is going to be good when they're from the Asia server. I mean, it's bad enough fighting people for the EU server, but this Asia server is basically just asking to have the glitch, to play with the glitch in the Matrix more than any actual player. So, I don't know, I must have been desperate for fights if I accepted with this guy. In here and let my stamina recover. See how fast it's recovering too. I don't know how many times I've done that expecting them to break their stamina as soon as I see them start transforming, but I always manage to get there a bit too late. Okay. Well, I screwed that up. Screwed that up too. That was just a complete waste. Well, it certainly doesn't stop Warp Kamehameha. Especially when he does it twice. Oh, I decided to fight him a second time. So, yeah, at least with him. Indeed. So, away with you and your super armor that's gone now. So, sadly, because of reasons I've already explained, it's too quiet, but I did eventually also figure out how to turn the Japanese voices on, which I know is super obvious, I'm sure, to anyone that's actually, bothered to care about that, but I didn't even, it's one of those things I didn't even realize was an option. I mean, I only ever really went into the options to mess with the volume controls, and to try to figure out how low I could get the graphics in order to work on my old laptop. So, and then eventually managed to find it hidden amongst the options, and he's gone. Quite a difference between trying and not trying. I guess I need to do that more often, but whatever. Alright, thanks for joining me. Take care and see you next time.